Fake Goodwin here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. So Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World Dominion, and Ghostbusters Afterlife. Two films I'm going to talk about today that seem like they're really doing fan service. So Jurassic World Dominion adds another original Jurassic Park character. Campbell Scott will take on the role of an original Jurassic Park character from Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion added a new role that its original Jurassic Park fans will find familiar. Campbell Scott, House of Cards, will portray Lewis Dodgson, the CEO of Biosyn Genetics, a rival of InGen that is mentioned in the books but not Spielberg's film. In Jurassic Park, Dodgson's tasked Dennis Nedry with retrieving several dinosaur embryos from Jurassic Park. Nedry was eventually eaten by that Dilophosaurus, that spitter dinosaur. We all remember Newman from Seinfeld sneaking out that stuff in his shaving bottle. Barbicel. Man. So not only is this guy back, the original guy can't be back because the original guy is a convicted sex offender, hence the recast. They don't want him on set raping dinosaurs. But Dodgson is not the only one who is returning from the first film. Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum, who have previously appeared in Fallen Kingdom, will be reprising their roles as Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian McCollum. I think I pronounced that right, respectively. Production on Dominion will resume, and I already talked about in another video how they added a $5 million safety measures. But hopefully all these original characters coming back from the first film just aren't some glorified cameo as they have kind of been in the past with Grant and Ian and Ellie. I'm really hoping that they have some real substance to their roles this time around, but of course it still is starring Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt, who have been the main stars of the Jurassic World films. And with that note, they also put out this really cool figure of old Newman here with that Barbicel bottle. And as you can see, look, he's got the little pie that he put the shaving cream on, the little bottle that he snuck out the embryos with. And it's just really cool. Look at this packaging, man. The Barbicel bottle. The figure comes in that. It feels like real fan service here, that some actual tribute and respect paid to original fans. And hopefully the original characters don't just have a glorified cameo. With that said, there's also Ghostbusters Afterlife, which really seems like it's a tribute, an honorable tribute to Harold Ramis, who unfortunately couldn't be here because that god-awful 2016 remake. They could have had the original Ghostbusters in their original film, and that's what I wanted here too with Ghostbusters Afterlife, but we're not going to get that. However, with Ghostbusters Afterlife, it is a continuation of the original. It doesn't flat out ignore them and put down men to prop up a whole team of women and just ignore the fact of all that. You know what, Ghostbusters, it was a real missed opportunity to have all the Ghostbusters back. It's really similar to the situation in Star Wars with the original characters returning. Everybody looks so forward to it, and Disney broke hearts because they couldn't have these people reunite, and then the actors started dying in real life, and Disney's franchise kind of just trashed all the original characters, in my opinion. So Dan Aykroyd says Ghostbusters Afterlife will pay homage to Harold Ramis, who's very honorable represented, Aykroyd said of his fellow Ghostbuster who passed away in 2014. And I guess the one thing is he never got to see that god-awful reboot. But Ghostbusters Afterlife will bring back the original Ghostbusters, but one member will be missing, Harold Ramis, who played Egon Spengler in the original films. Ghostbusters died in 2014, although the Ghostbuster died in 2005. Although Ramis may not be in the movie, Dan Aykroyd has revealed that Afterlife will honorably represent the comedy actor. To have that formation without that man standing right there on the line with us was a pretty serious adjustment, Aykroyd told Entertainment Weekly. He will be very well represented in the film, I can tell you that. He's very honorably represented. Ghostbusters Afterlife will ignore the events of Paul Feig's female-led Ghostbusters released in 2016, as should. And I've heard people complain, oh, you're just going to ignore all women. I've heard some of the actors complain, but hey, you ignored these guys anyway, and you pretty much sexistly put down every man in the film, making them look stupid or sexualized. While that's all people complained about that supposedly male-led films do, or whatever. It's just... Anyways, instead, the new movie will follow from the events of Ghostbusters 2, although initially following all new characters, including Stranger Things' Finn Wolfhard and Ant-Man actor Paul Rudd. Afterlife is being directed by Jason Reitman, son of the original Ghostbusters director Ivan Reitman. So this sounds like it's going to be real awesome, real fan service too. Like Jurassic World, these two sound like they're really doing right by the fans. Like a lot of the stuff the DCEU is talking about in recent times really sound like they're going to pay tribute and service to the fans. And hopefully this kind of behavior on Hollywood's behalf continues. So he's passing the DNA of the first two movies directly to the new generation, Aykroyd said of the new director. It's just a lot of fun to see these terrific young actors slinging the old Cadillac around and having the equipment in their hands. The story that develops from that is scary and funny and heartfelt and also funny. And it feeds into the possibility of more follow-ups with this group and others want to join. That's really cool. I'm really interested in seeing how this turns out. Hopefully their parts in there aren't just glorified cameos, which is... But I really think they're going to pay homage and respect and tribute to the fans, and it sounds like that's what Jurassic World's doing. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of these two films and what they're doing right now. I'm really interested in seeing those comments. With all this said, like, subscribe, share. If a good one here, eventually we will, and I think we are with these two films. So stay awesome. Rock on.